season's greetings from The Hulk and Channel 9.
2003's Hulk movie was led by an awesome batch of toys. Kids were bombarded with a wide range of Hulks to choose from the 6-inch figures to the 12-inch giants. But nothing could truly compete with the electronic Hulk hands, a toy that even before the Christmas season had already been a top seller for children and adults. Those oversized green mittens just struck a chord with everyone. Maybe it was the impressive detail throughout, or the sound effects that come through when you hit your little brother on the head, or everyone's love for Hulk. These toys have just always been so fun. It's not surprising that variations of it have continued to be produced today. Wow, shockingly, I didn't get this or any pair of Hulk hands for Christmas. I did get a Hulk hand during the Christmas season, but not on the holiday itself. And yes, I said Hulk hand because my dad found one fist at a flea market. Not sure where the seller lost the other half, but it didn't bother me. It was the 2003 version, and I can still remember the smell of the foam as I lunged around my room, reenacting scenes from the movie while I played on DVD. Speaking of which, I did get the DVD for Christmas. It was a single disc edition that came with a few inserts. It's a detail I remember well because my other copy of the movie, which was the 2-disc edition, did not include these. As to why I got another Hulk DVD when I already had one was because at this point, I had moved between my mom's and dad's, and I didn't often take things from either household. So I believe my mom wanted me to have a version of the movie at her house. I still own my original copy of the 2-disc edition to this day. In 2005, the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction was unleashed into the world. I clearly remember stumbling across a PS2 copy of the game at a flea market, not knowing what exactly it was. The idea of gaming was still fresh to me. If memory serves me right, my first console I had was a Mario-themed DS that my mom bought me. Before that, my sister had a GameCube that I don't remember playing, if she even let me, so I was still learning the ropes of video games and how most worked. I didn't think anything of the PlayStation 2 logo and snatched it up anyway. The box art just captivated me, and the in-game images were so striking. Not to mention, this was a Hulk thing I didn't know of. The odds were in my favor that day, as my older cousins had a PS2 they didn't use anymore, so they gave it to me. And there I went, being transported into the world of Ultimate Destruction. At some point, the game stopped working unknowingly, which left me pretty bummed, but I always knew I'd get it again someday. A few years later, on one Christmas morning, I opened a present, finding a copy of the game for my GameCube. It was such a great moment. Having the game again felt rewarding, and somehow I still have it. It's not in its original box, which had been lost in between moving houses. The reason the disc survived was that it stayed inside the console. The Incredible Hulk movie in 2008 followed a similar path to its 2003 brother, having all sorts of Hulk merchandise that kids like me just ate up. And of course, the Hulk hands again reigned supreme.
Hulk hands! Hulk hands! Yeah, baby! I gotta walk!
I remember one Christmas morning when I got the Invincible Iron Man toy, a talking figure with all sorts of accessories. But there was one issue. It didn't work.
Shut up.
So later that day, my dad and I went to Walmart to return it and get another one. But as I entered the toy aisle, my eye caught the Smash and Stomp Hulk, a 12-inch figure that spoke, had sound effects, and a cool smashing feature. Immediately I ran toward it and told my dad, "This is what I want." The Iron Man toy had completely left my mind, and my dad looked a bit disappointed that I gravitated toward yet another Hulk toy instead of something new. On another Christmas, I got the Incredible Hulk Tub Time Friends that included 2 bath poofs and body wash. Vague memories echo throughout my noggin of rubbing my back with one of the poofs. They were pretty good back scratchers. The body wash was kind of weird. I remember it having some roughness to it, like it had sand mixed in. A Christmas later, I got these, a Hulk bobblehead, Hulk money bank, and Marvel Legends 2-pack with Hulk and Valkyrie. The bobblehead wasn't a gift I got on Christmas. It was something I picked out at a comic shop inside a mall on Christmas Eve. I don't know what compelled me to get this, but I guess I just thought it looked cool. I was upset that I couldn't open it and had to wait until the next morning, especially because my family would usually have Christmas Eve celebrations outside in the freezing weather until midnight. As you can imagine, it wasn't exciting for little old me as I chomped down on animal crackers like they were keeping me alive. On the following morning, I saw that Santa had eaten those Keebler M&M cookies and drank the milk. But what really took my breath away was opening a present to see a giant Hulk money bank. I still have this with me, and it's not really that big looking at it now, but as a kid, it looked intimidating. Regardless of its intended use, I still treated it as a toy. It just looked too good to leave alone. My final Hulk gift that year, or from what I can remember, was the Toys R Us exclusive Marvel Legends Hulk and Valkyrie 2-pack. Now, I really didn't care too much for the Valkyrie, I'm sorry, but the Hulk blew me away, which I believe was my first Marvel Legends Hulk. Next Christmas, I think the only specific Hulk thing I got was the Marvel Universe Secret Wars 2-pack that included Hulk and Cyclops. Like the Marvel Legends pack, I really only cared for the Hulk figure. Closing this out are Hulk items I got on a more recent Christmas. This was when I began to get the bug of wanting to get back many things I had when I was younger, and was before I realized that the answer to my problems was eBay. My mom got me the Superhero Squad Hulk and Wasp 2-pack, and the Power Punch Hulk. Later that day, my aunt gave me the Incredible Hulk movie steelbook. The Superhero Squad pack was something I have such faint memories of getting on Christmas a long time ago. The Hulk toy in the pack was one of my favorite toys growing up. Something about it made me latch onto it. Maybe it was how vibrant it was, or the size. I loved playing with this toy, and used to have him alongside me while watching the 2003 movie. The Power Punch is a figure I had gotten for my birthday, and I only think much of it because of how scared I was opening it for some reason. Looking at it now, I can see how my nostalgia really warped my perception of it, as it's not too special in comparison to its articulated brother. But by all means, it's not a terrible toy. The Incredible Hulk steelbook was something I wanted for a bit. Not that steelbook in particular, just the movie itself. At that point, it had been quite a while since I'd watched it, so I was really eager to see it again and have it alongside my other Hulk stuff. The steelbook is the Real Heroes version that is in a cool comic book style.
Season's greetings from The Hulk and Channel 9.